following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain athletics. The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by Brothers Market, Community National Bank, Midwest Chiropractic Center, S&S Auto Body, The White Birch Agency Realty Executives, Physical Therapy Solutions, First State Bank and Trust, the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission, and Wizard of Paws. It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good evening and welcome to Spring Hill, Kansas. John Roshko bringing you tonight's Frontier League matchup between the Spring Hill Broncos and your Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains. Tonganoxie looking to get back in the win column after, excuse me, looking at the max preps and the score hasn't completely updated, but stretch their winning streak from 1-2 as they down Bonner Springs 45-38 last Friday night. Lady Chieftains came out solid in that contest, and Bonner Springs had definitely made a few adjustments after dropping the previous matchup between the teams by a 20-point margin. Again, pushed the Lady Chieftains a little bit harder, but Coach Loomis' squad able to adjust and keep rolling and move to 5-8 on the year, 2-3 in Frontier League action. They take on a Spring Hill Broncos squad that is 6-6 on the year, 3-1 in Frontier League action. We'll be flying solo tonight in the cold weather. Hope you guys are staying warm where you're at, and we'll be back to kind of give you a little bit of history between how each team got here. Right after this, you're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at White Birch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at White Birch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
Welcome back to Spring Hill, Kansas. Tonight's pregame show is brought to you by White Birch Properties Realty Executives. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house. Their team is ready to lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-915-0451. We sit here looking at about 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes to go before tip-off. We're going to get a little bit of an early start as the JV game wrapped up earlier than expected, and obviously with the weather, want to get things wrapped up and get Tonganoxie on the road back home as quickly as possible, and again minimize the driving in the cold weather. Again, big thanks to the bus drivers who are doing the yeoman's work, getting our student athletes here safely. But again, great to have them. Again, tonight we touched on the records. Chieftains coming into tonight's game on a 1-game winning streak, looking to stretch it to 2. Chieftains kind of been up and down. On this season, they opened with a hard-fought game, but ultimately a loss to Lewisburg, who since then has only dropped 1 contest on the year. So again, not a shabby performance to open up the season. Then picked up a couple of wins on their next 2 games, beating Atchison 62-31 and 56-2 win over Turner. And a brief skid as the Lady Chieftains kind of struggled through the midwinter doldrums. Again, dropping 5 straight, but then rebounded with a pair of big wins, picking up 7th place in the Tonganoxie Invitational with a 50-30 win over Bonner Springs and a 65-18 triumph over Heritage Christian Academy. And most recently, the Lady Chieftains won 45-38 over Bonner Springs, again staying in that win column. Spring Hill is kind of had a little bit of the same. They opened up with a win, but then took a couple of tough losses: 62-59 to Lansing and 50-47 against Shawnee Mission South. Then a 71-29 win over Paola, 52-38 win over Baldwin. Again, both those Frontier League contests. Then a heartbreaker at Blue Valley Southwest, playing up a division, but fell 43-42 in overtime. The Broncos handed the Lewisburg Wildcats their lone loss on the year, a 52-40 win at Lewisburg. Again, that's a pretty solid win there, but then dropped their next 2 contests in tournament play before rebounding with a 58-27 win over Wellsville. They took on DeSoto, squeaked out a 44-40 win, and then fell 57-39 to Piper. And then, as you may recall, this game has been rescheduled. Again, these 2 teams were scheduled to play earlier in the season, and it was originally supposed to be a doubleheader. Obviously, with the Tonganoxie boys team being on quarantine, was going to be just a solo girls event tonight. And looks like teams are kind of coming off the side. We're going to take one quick break, and then we'll be back for introductions and starting lineups right after this. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
With the First State Bank & Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank & Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Wizard of Paws, located in charming downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming with an attention to detail. At Wizard of Paws, your pet becomes family and will be in a clean, stress-free, relaxing environment. With appointments throughout the day, Wizard of Paws gives your pet a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or bring your pet in for a free estimate at 612 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawsgrooming.com.
At this time, I'd like everyone to rise and put your hands for the playing of the national anthem.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce the starting lineups for the Chieftains. Number 2, Katie Watt. Number 5, Emma Sunderland. Number 20, Reagan Cuba. Number 21, Brooklyn Lane. And number 24, Diane Aaron. And your starting lineup for your Lady Broncos. Number 1, Kate Milroy. Number 4, Julia Hess. Number 15, Allie Gray. Number 20, Jenna Weber. And number 25, Meredith Todd.
Welcome back. Not sure what starting lineup the PA announcer was looking at there for Tonganoxie, but rest assured we are going with the same starting five as last game. Emma Sunderland, Morgan Bruceman, Reagan Seba, Cheyenne Aaron, and Hattie Baldock. Again, Ashton Barnes still out with that broken nose. We'll see if she makes it back. Again, not. You remember she took a really hard fall just a week ago, but yeah, she's again was able to leave the court under her own power eventually and kind of recover. But and for Spring Hill, Kate Milroy, Allie Frank, Jenna Weber, Meredith Todd, and Julia Hess. We're underway here. Chieftains with the ball early. Nice entry pass finds Bruceman. She kicks it out to Sunderland. Up top of Seba. Seba looking, dribbles, kicks back out to Aaron. On the horn to Sunderland. Entry pass tapped out, but recovered by Tonganoxie. That pass, that time not so lucky, and the Chieftains turn the ball over. Milroy with a steal. Jenna Weber with the opening basket for Spring Hill. Seba comes across the timeline with it. Right side of Sunderland looking for options. Bruceman around to Aaron. Aaron tries to pass it into Baldock, but ball tipped away and falls into the hands. And Allie Frank on a quick break layup as Kate Milroy picks up her second steal early in tonight's contest. And the assist on the break there. Aaron looking for options. And that pass just a little too tall for Morgan Bruceman to go up and get. And one of the things we've seen this year from Tonganoxie is a lot of turnovers, hoping to limit the damage on that. And again, so far, great block there by Hattie Baldock. She gets up and gets position on Allie Frank. The jump ball goes over to Chieftains, and Cheyenne Aaron right on the spot as the inbound pass kind of a miscommunication. Morgan Bruceman takes a dribble, puts that up for three off the top of the backboard, no good. It's going to Weber kicks to Todd. Outside Hess at the elbow, back to Todd. Puts it up for three, no good. Rebounds by Weber, finds Frank in the lane. Second chance bucket there, good for Spring Hill, and Reagan Seba dribbles the ball off of her knee, and it's out, and Brooklyn Lang will check in for Tonganoxie. Weber to Frank. And Milroy puts up a three, and the Chieftains find themselves in an early hole. In all 9 of the points for Spring Hill coming off of Chieftains turnovers. So again, that's one of the things that Tonganoxie is going to have to work on. Brusman draws contact going up. She's going to go to the line, shoot a couple. Kate Milroy whistled for the foul, her first. Brusman puts the Chieftains on the board with the first making the first free throw. And second one off the back iron and in. Weber across the timeline for Spring Hill. Finds Frank at the top of the key, back out. Finds his way back out to Weber, cross court to Milroy. Milroy's entry pass juggled. That's going to be a jump ball. And good work by Tonganoxie to force the tie up there. And Baldock with the tough entry pass, and Milroy with the easy assist to Frank for the layup, and then another Chieftains turnover. Again, going to be Powell looking for a kicks to Frank on the elbow. Her shot no good. But the rebound is going to be batted around and come out off of the tie-up will stay with Spring Hill. Powell to Weber. Weber looking for options. Guarded by Baldock. Goes big cross court to Dowd. Her two-pointer good. The Chieftains finding themselves in a 11-point hole here early in the game and facing the press, but able to break it as Sunderland kicks to Cheyenne Aaron. Comes cross court to Brooklyn Lang. Out top to Sunderland. Entry pass tapped away but recovered by Tonganoxie. Brusman driving, kicks the Baldock just over the free throw line. Her two-pointer strong off the back iron. Weber with the rebound. And Weber with the triple on the transition, forces a timeout. Tonganoxie taking an early timeout as Coach Loomis looking to settle the ladies down as we just over 3.5 minutes to go in this first quarter, and Tonganoxie struggling to find its range tonight. And again, as we've talked about all season, getting really hampered by the turnovers. Six turnovers so far on the contest for Tonganoxie, and Spring Hill's been able to take advantage of the disparity and can score 14 or 16 points off of the turnovers. Chiefs able to break the pass. Pass comes to Aaron. She dribbles, kicks it back out to Seba. Seba drives and a layup. Reagan Seba, great recognition of the opening in the defense and taking advantage of it. Weber brings the ball up, guarded by Sunderland. And Weber, her pass too strong. Out of bounds, Tonganoxie with the ball. Ball quickly to Brusman. Brusman looking for options. She's guarded. Puts the ball on the ground, dribbles forward, finds Aaron. Sunderland to Seba for three. And rebound grabbed by Oaks, but as soon as she grabs that, traveling called. Late substitution for Spring Hill as Milroy and Todd race to the bench. Weber and Oaks hit a floor inbound in the hands of Seba. She's shadowed by Powell, drives to the baseline, kicks to Lang. Lang inside to Bruceman, a little bit off balance, but Bruceman able to collect it, and Seba drives. Powell with the rebound as the drive no good from Seba. Hard shot by Meredith Todd, no good. Rebounded by fourth shot, again rebounded again. 5 shots, no makes as Todd's shot was rebounded by Frank, and then Frank traded, but Brooklyn Lang with it now, and out to Sunderland. Entry pass to Brucevin. We got contact on that one. Frank whistled for the foul, her first. Inbounds to Bruceman, turns on the block. Her layup too strong, but she goes hard, almost gets the rebound, but falls into the hands of Milroy. And then Milroy dribbles it out of bounds, so the ball will be back in the hands of Tonganoxie. About to Lang to out to Aaron out to Bruceman. Up top to Aaron. Drives, kicks to Seba, puts it up for three. Good! Reagan Seba with a three-pointer, almost cut the deficit in half. Todd with it, serving option, Frank serving options, kicks left side to Milroy. Her three-pointer off the top of the backboard, and we got a again, rebound in the hands of Tonganoxie. Inbounds coming light press, but then the Broncos back off as Sunderland bringing the ball across court, shadowed by Todd. Kicks to Aaron in the corner. Fumbles briefly, but gets it back. Bruceman draws contact on the drive. Frank looks for the foul, her second, and looking at the assistant coach trying to say what exactly happened there, but again, just not able to get in front of the driving Bruceman. Inbound to Bruceman. She surveys her option from the elbow, kicks out to Lang. Chieftains fortunate there's the Brooke Powell a little bit too aggressive on the steal attempt as switch side Sunderland looking for the inbound. And then Baldock whistle for the foul on the moving screen. First foul of the half on the Chieftains. Milroy bringing it up for Spring Hill. Comes left side to Powell. Powell, a couple of head fakes, kicks to Hess. Her three-pointer strong off the back iron, recovered by Milroy. And entry pass by Milroy, and Todd not able to come away with it. And pass by Sunderland tipped out, and Baldock checking back in for Tonganoxie. Milroy takes ball, dribbles around the back out front to Weber. Her shot off the mark, recovered by Todd, and tie up again. Possession arrow in favor of Tonganoxie. Chieftains bring the ball across. Sunderland racing up court, finds Cheyenne Aaron. Her three-pointer strong off the left side, and Chieftains not able to recover on that as the ball comes out of bounds, and Sunderland's going to get whistled for the hard contact there. She's going in and checked a little hip check on Milroy. 1.9 seconds left in this first quarter. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Tonganoxie trails after the first 8 minutes. 16-7, you're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Spring Hill, Kansas. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, you'll find personalized coverage designed for you. As an agency, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. See how Kansas Insurance can help you protect what matters most? Call 913-369-6600. Emma Sunderland whistled for her second foul of the night, third of the half. Todd wanted to shoot a couple of free throws, hits the first one. Cheyenne Aaron checking in. Sunderland head to the bench with 2 fouls. Second one rims out, and Bruisman grabs the rebound. Brings the ball across the timeline as she's shadowed by Oakes. Hands off to Seba. Entry pass trying to find Hattie Baldock, but hits off the shoulder of a Bronco and out. Ball will stay with Tonganoxie. Reagan Seba directing traffic. Finds Lang. Baldock on the elbow, hands off to Bruisman. Kicks out to Seba, drives baseline, puts up a jumper, no good. Covered by our opposite number, Jenna Weber. Back in the hands of Weber, and top to Todd. Todd dribbles, guarded by Seba, and her pass too tall. Rise out of bounds. And great work by Tonganoxie to kind of right the ship a little bit after that early 16-0 run by Spring Hill, but starting out the second quarter a little sluggish. Nice jumps up in the lane, recovered by Powell. Her second shot no good, and that one grabbed by Baldock. The turnover, Chieftains trying to get back on defense in transition. Oakes kicks out to Todd. Her three-pointer no good. Collected by Bruisman as Sunderland, or Aaron got a hand on it. Bruisman finds Aaron, Her three-pointer off the front iron, no good. Weber with it. Inside to Powell. Powell takes dribble. Entry pass. Short from Weber, and Aaron recovers the rebound, brings it across for Tonganoxie, kicks out to Brusman. Right side to Seba. As I say, as you hear the call from Coach Loomis wondering why there was no foul. Again, either way, as there was a ton of contact in the lane, but Chieftains will keep the ball. Inbounds to Seba, quick back to Sunderland, and again, a lot of contact and nothing called. Sunderland sliding finds, able to kick it out to Seba, and Sunderland whistled for a quick foul down the lane, her third, and she's going to head to the bench as Emily Crowley checks in. Powell backs it in, and she's going to get whistled for a 3-second violation as Frank had set up camp in the lane, and Seba bringing the ball across the timeline, looking at her options. Lang runs across the lane, switches with Crowley, and Chieftains motioning, trying to find a hole in this 3-2 zone. Lang around to Seba, up top to Aaron. Brusman, right side to Crowley. Seba forced charge forward pass and picked off. Milroy bringing it across timeline, kicks ball out top to Powell. And Powell able to find Milroy and kick it back to Frank for the 2-pointer. Lang picks up her dribble, looks for options, and loses her balance. Is going to get whistled for the travel there as she was guarded tightly by Allie Frank. Entry pass to Frank. No good. The ball tips off of the Broncos and out. Baldock checking back in for Tonganoxie. Inbound to Seba. She brings it up, looking for option. Hands off to Aaron. Quickly to Baldock, and Baldock, I think, expecting Crowley to come out for it, and just lets the pass fly early. Chieftains his own as Milroy dribbles left side, puts up a 15-foot jumper and off the mark, and we got a foul whistled on the rebound as third foul of the night on Allie Frank as she was trying to clear out space on Baldock. Baldock, there we go, makes the connection with Crowley this time. Finds corner, Seba up top to Brusman. Baldock round to Aaron, back out to Baldock and Brusman. Crowley in the corner. Brusman will put up for three. Short off the front iron and falls in the hands of Jenna Weber. Her entry pass, kick back. Powell out top to Weber. Weber looking for options, finds crashing Hess, and Hess's shot no good, but Milroy comes away with the rebound, and Coach Loomis wants a timeout to talk to his squad. We're going to take that with him. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. That's why they are continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie, like Blast Ball, Safe Sitter, Summer Theater, and more. Registration is now open for baseball and softball until April 2nd. For more information or to get registered, go to tongirec.org or call the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission at 913-845-3502.
Welcome back to Spring Hill, Kansas. John Roshko bringing you tonight's Chieftains basketball Frontier League matchup. Curley finds Baldock, an entry pass to Bruisman. Seba and Bruisman connect for the bucket. Cut the deficit back down to 10. Hess with it looking for options. Kicks to Powell up top. Powell around to Milroy. Milroy's entry pass to Weber. Back out to Milroy. Her three-pointer strong. Bruisman comes away with the rebound. Bruisman bangs up across the timeline. Left corner to Seba. Back out to Aaron. Entry pass cut off, but Seba able to come away with it. Aaron kicks out to Crowley. Baldock finds Aaron on the baseline and not able to find the hands of Bruisman, but it was last touch by Spring Hill, so Chieftains will have the inbound. Baldock comes over up top to Aaron, around to Seba. Her three-pointer strong off the back iron, and Weber comes away with the rebound. Little floater too strong. And Baldock a bit unfair to get whistled there, as it just was a little bit under her, and if you know, again, it's one of those things, if she had hold of the ball strong, it would have been foul would have gone the other way, but since she didn't have good control, she gets dinged with the foul. But then Rickard checking in for Chieftains and comes away with the rebound on that as Weber puts up a three-pointer off the mark. Shine Aaron, three-pointer no good. Bruisman trying to come away with the rebound again, falls in the hands of Weber. Weber heading towards double digits in rebounds with 6 currently. Powell kicks it out to Todd. Around to Weber. We're under a minute here in the first half. Entry pass kicked out to Todd from Milroy. Her three-pointer off the mark, but tapped into the hands of Dowd, and Dowd's effort off the mark, and a pair of Spring Hill Broncos chasing the ball down and just wind up knocking the ball off of each other and back out. And Rickard inbounds to Lang. Lang brings it up. Kicks to Rickard. 29 seconds to go. And find Bruisman in the corner. To Rickard. Entry pass to Bruisman. Looking in the block. Nice cut from Reagan Seba. Good awareness from Bruisman to find her and complete the bucket. Cut the deficit to 8. Entry pass. Finds Powell, but her shot no good, and she's going to get whistled for the foul. Battling for the rebound. 6th of the half on Spring Hill, but again, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference as Bruisman brings the ball up with little time left, and Chieftains not able to get a shot off. Ahead of the break, 19-11, Chieftains trail here in Spring Hill, Kansas. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. That's why they are continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie, like hunter education courses, short sports, for and under instructional soccer, and so much more. Registration is open for spring soccer from now until February 5th. For more information or to get registered, go to tongirec.org or call the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission at 913-845-3502.
Community-minded, community-strong. That's what you get with Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. A small-town feel with the best banking services, including great options on loans, checking and saving accounts, CDs, safety deposit boxes, and more. At Community National Bank, people don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. To learn more, check us out on Facebook at Community National Bank KS or visit communitynationalbank.net. Go Chieftains!
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be. There is no typical firefighter.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Welcome back to tonight's halftime show. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. Community-minded, community-strong. Community National Bank is a small-town bank with big-time capabilities. For a full range of banking services, visit Community National at 231 North Main Street or online at communitynationalbank.net. Again, it's one of the things we've seen all season from Tonganoxie is the ability to handle turnovers and limit the damage is kind of a key to the success or lack thereof for this squad. And first quarter was definitely strong evidence of that as Tonganoxie coughed the ball up a number of times, and at one point 14 of the 16 points for Spring Hill had come off of turnovers. But the Lady Chieftains did a lot better job taking care of the ball in the second quarter and limited the scoring from Spring Hill. Again, holding Spring Hill to 3 points in the period while roaring back with 9 of their own. Again, great work from Tonganoxie to kind of narrow the gap to 8 going into the locker room. Looking at the fouls for both teams. Just one player in foul trouble for each team as we head to the half. Emma Sunderland with 3 fouls for Tonganoxie, and Allie Frank with 3 fouls for Spring Hill. And looking at the shooting for Tonganoxie, Chieftains hitting at a kind of having a little bit of a rough patch, but respectable 30.7% shooting, and 4 of 13 from the floor, 1 of 5 from three-point range. But they are perfect 2 for 2 from the line, as Bruce has been knocked down both of her free throws here in the second quarter. Again, trying to figure out looking at the stats for Spring Hill. We'll come back and get those after our break. But again, as we've talked about the Chieftains struggling with the turnovers tonight, as Tonganoxie already in double digits with 13 turnovers so far on the night. Again, one of the things that Coach Loomis is likely going to be talking to his squad, hoping to kind of clean up. We'll come back with the second half of our stats right after this. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Wizard of Paws, located in charming downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming with an attention to detail. At Wizard of Paws, your pet becomes family and will be in a clean, stress-free, relaxing environment. With appointments throughout the day, Wizard of Paws gives your pet a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or bring your pet in for a free estimate at 612 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawsgrooming.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at Whitebirch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at Whitebirch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
Welcome back to Spring Hill, Kansas. As promised, the stats for Spring Hill. Again, my math is just a little bit slow. I can add fine. Just anyway, Spring Hill, being even with the 19-11 lead, the Lady Chieftains are out shooting the Broncos tonight. Spring Hill hitting at just a 28.1% clip, 9 of 32 from the floor, 2 of 8 from three-point range, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. But again, obviously, with as you can kind of tell from the disparity in attempts, obviously Spring Hill kind of having their way on the offensive glass. Tonganoxie needs to again kind of step up that a little bit, kind of limit those second chances. Third, and then obviously is that one exchange where Spring Hill was able to put up 5 shots before eventually finding pay dirt on that 6. But again, we have both teams coming back onto the court here with a couple minutes left. Again, like I said, hopefully the Lady Chieftains, will come out firing in the second half. Again, a lot of good things to build on. Obviously, limiting the turnovers from the first to second quarter. We talked about the Lady Chieftains having 13 turnovers combined in the first half. Again, we noticed that, looking at the majority of those came in that first 8 minutes. Tonganoxie a little bit did a lot better job of handling the ball in the second, but for their credit, again, they were able to force 7 turnovers by Spring Hill. So again, we're again, as long as Coach Loomis' squad can kind of limit their turnovers and limit the damage by Spring Hill, and then pick up, kind of shake off the doldrums and keep shooting. Going to be the recipe for success. As we kind of wait for both teams to head out the final 1 minute horn as we just about to start the second half. Coach Loomis looks like he has his starting five going back in, and they're sitting here on my left side talking a little bit of strategy before getting underway. And big thanks to everyone who's watching us here again. Thanks to support from our sponsors. Tonganoxie Sports Lab is proud to provide tonight's broadcast free of charge. If you want to donate, you can go to www.tonganoxiesportslive.com/donate and make a contribution. Big thanks to our sponsors, fans, coaches, administrators, and student athletes. And on a night like tonight with the treacherous roads, certainly our transportation staff getting the squad here safe, and we'll head home safe. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter and never miss a broadcast by subscribing at youtube.com/Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie will have the ball to open our third quarter. Looking to overcome the 8-point deficit. Again, after holding Spring Hill to just 3 points in that second quarter. A lot of hope for the Chieftains. Seba with it, kicks to Aaron. Back to Seba. Across to Aaron into Baldock. Baldock dribbles through the double team, kicks out to Seba. Drives, dishes to Brusman down low. Brusman shot too strong, but comes away with Baldock away with the rebound. Ball falls to Aaron for three! Yeah, one of the things we talked about, making sure to take advantage of those rebounds, and again, Brusman's shot collected by Seba, and Sunderland picks up the block there, but kicked out to Hess. And Hess's shot too strong, but Milroy streaking in, finds her hands on the rebound. Baldock with it, looking for options as Brusman comes out top. Right corner to Aaron, back out to Brusman. Seba with it. Brusman to Aaron to Seba. Pass a little bit too high, and Baldock not able to control the inbound pass. Turns over Spring Hill across the timeline. Milroy to Hess. Up top to Weber. Weber's entry pass stolen by Baldock, but we've got a conversation here to see what the foul is. Is the near side official called one thing, the baseline official called another, and okay, we figured out there Spring Hill was able to call a 30-second timeout while they still barely had control before Baldock snatched the rebound away. So the Broncos bailed out by their bench as Coach Clay Freegan able to get the attention of the near side official and call that timeout. And Baldock doing hard work there, almost with the strip as she battles through the double team on the block, and kicked out to Weber. Her two-pointer strong, and Sunderland comes away with it. And Sunderland across the timeline to Aaron. Seba right corner to Sunderland across to Baldock. Up top to Bruce around again to Sunderland. Aaron with it, comes left side to Bruceman. Baldock in the left corner, kicks out to Cheyenne Aaron. Chieftains struggling to find the entry passes down low as Weber has the lane pretty tightly guarded. Sunderland's runner blocked out of bounds and hit the baseline, so Frank with the block there. But and then inbound to Musa Milroy, races, can't connect, but Frank right on the heels of the fast break to convert the bucket. Another turnover as the entry pass to Bruceman's a little tall, and Reagan Seba going to be whistled for the foul. She was streaking behind on Frank. It interfered with the again did the good work of interfering with the shot, but drew a little too much contact. And Frank's first free throw off the mark. And second one off as well, and Sunderland able to come away with the rebound there. Dribbles to Seba, back to Bruceman. Left side to Sunderland, back out top to Bruceman. Aaron with a little jab. Fortunately off the hands of Baldock and out. Milroy looking for options and finds Oakes on the baseline, but Oakes trying to clear it out and has nobody, so pass falls harmlessly out. Seba directing traffic as she brings the ball across the timeline. You saw a lot of the press from Spring Hill early, but they backed off in the second half. Aaron around to Baldock. Cross court to Sunderland. Drives, kicks to Seba. For three! Reagan Seba with the triple. Her second of the night. Cutting the deficit to 6 for Tonganoxie. Sunderland shadowing Milroy. Frank answers with a long two-pointer. As Milroy kicked the ball out to Frank. Sunderland with it now to Baldock. On the right side to Bruceman and Aaron with it. Top. Great ball movement by Tonganoxie. Interesting who that foul goes on, and foul's going to be whistled on Kate Milroy, her second, and she comes flying in and makes contact with Bruceman as she goes for the steal. And we're going to have a brief conference here as the officials. Not sure what again, the official that made the call had the closest. The baseline official looked to be staring through traffic. I'm not sure what they're talking about here, but I know Milroy did get a touch on it, but plowed through Bruceman in the process. And now we're going to have all three officials, and they call the coaches in, so it'll be interesting to see what they learn. See if we can hear anything of that conversation, but unfortunately, my crowd mic picking up just a little bit too much of the background noise, not enough of the conversation, but again, obviously both coaches making their case for their players and the result to stand. We'll see. Start humming the Jeopardy theme here. Do 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 do. Again, I'm not sure what we've got going on here, but of course now would be a great time if we had replay. This would be a good opportunity to use them. See if I can get I'm going to see if I can get it from our Easy Relic replay service, and I might be outside the window, but we'll give it a shot. Again, if you want a clip of the latest big play or the latest hotly debated foul, text THS to 816-406-0051. And it looks like we are going to have a reversal. I'm not sure exactly how that is. And so the foul is going to switch sides as Brusman gets whistled for the foul. Again, I'm not at all sure how that works, but again, they have the better view. We're a little bit higher up in the stands than normal, so in any event, no damage for the Chieftains as Oaks jumper from the elbow, no good. Ball in the hands of Sunderland, kicks out to Brusman. And pass bounce out of bounds. Off Lang looking at it, and inbound Milroy bringing it hard to the right corner. Cuts back, fires cross court to Dowd. Dowd finds Frank. Cross court to Milroy just inside the three-point arc. No good. And Brusman able to snag the rebound. Seba finds Aaron in transition. Kicks out to Sunderland. Back to Aaron. Her three-pointer strong off the iron. And Brusman not able to come away with the rebound that time. Entry pass blocked. Again, Brusman with a big block there, and Lang coming away with the rebound. Again, Frank trying to go up through traffic, and Brusman had position and put the arms up and in the path and collected. Lang top to Sunderland, kicks to Seba. Finds Brusman in the lane with the entry pass, and then Oaks returns a favor to Brusman with the block. And Oaks' outlet pass cut off by Brusman as the squads trade blows there, and comes with it. Ball out top to Sunderland. Right side of Seba, nice entry pass. Brusman doing work and almost hangs up in the wedge there. And Milroy with the ball across the timeline. Seba comes out guarding, and nice strip by Morgan Brusman as she rips the ball out of Powell's hands, pick up her second block, and there's a kick as Reagan Seba trying to find Emma Sunderland down low. Seba with the ball. Aaron and back to Seba. Left side to Sunderland. That's a Rickard. Corner to Aaron. Baldock kicks it out to Reagan Seba. Seba drives. Her floater no good. Tapped out by Baldock into the hands of Cheyenne Aaron. And Rickard for three. Good! Rickard making an immediate impact off the bench, cutting the deficit to 5 as Spring Hill going to take a full timeout. 35.9 seconds to go. We're going to take that with them. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Community minded, community strong. That's what you get with Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. A small town feel with the best banking services, including great options on loans, checking and saving accounts, CDs, safety deposit boxes, and more. At Community National Bank, people don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. To learn more, check us out on Facebook at Community National Bank KS or visit Community National.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back to Spring Hill, Kansas. John Roshko bringing you Chieftains basketball. Spring Hill with the ball after the timeout. Kicks out to Weber. Broncos looking to hold for the last shot of the third quarter. Aaron originally stepping out to kind of shadow Weber, but steps back. Make sure she's got the left corner covered as Meredith Todd, the threat, and we're going to have a foul whistled here as Reagan Seba is whistled for the foul. She gets rolled up under and somehow gets whistled for the foul there. And Oaks with the bucket to end the half. Chieftains narrowing the gap to 7 as we head to the fourth quarter. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Wizard of Paws, located in charming downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming with an attention to detail. At Wizard of Paws, your pet becomes family and will be in a clean, stress-free, relaxing environment. With appointments throughout the day, Wizard of Paws gives your pet a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or bring your pet in for a free estimate at 612 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawsgrooming.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. John Roshko bringing you Tonganoxie Sports Live. Action Chieftains basketball. Let's see if that's a foul. I was going to say that's a very slow move on the scoreboard operator to not switch to possession arrow. And I mean, I know I can remember things for longer than 9 seconds. I'm surprised that the officials can had even a half a second's hesitation on that one as Chieftains forced the turnover there. Seba with it, looking for options, finds ball lock down low. Turn around the block, good. Milroy brings the ball up, shadowed by Seba. Right side to Hess. Hess to Frank. Frank lets a two-pointer fly, and Baldock dives on it, collects the rebound as the tie-up is what called, and they have a jump ball. This time the possession arrow stay in the favor of Spring Hill. Almost whistled for the 5-second count. A little floater. Nice block by Reagan Seba. Head to Sunderland. Sunderland draws contact going up. Foul whistled on Jenna Weber, her first. First of the half. Spring Hill. Sunderland going to go to line, shoot a couple. First one is in. Sunderland cuts the deficit to 4. One of the things we talked about at halftime. And second one a little bit strong, and Sunderland able to almost collect the ball as she battles Weber for it, but eventually falls out of bounds. Milroy bringing the ball up. Again, one of the things we talked about is at halftime is whether Lady Chieftains are going to be able to limit damage off of turnovers and kind of limit the turnovers, and they've done both, and it's helped as the deficit is now 4, and Tonga can cut it to 1 there with the rebound by Rickard. She brings it up court. Hands off to Seba, and have a tie-up. And that one will stay with Tonganoxie. Sunderland looking for the inbounds, finds Bruisman streaking through. Drives the lane, draws contact. She'll head to the line for a couple. Foul whistle on Meredith Todd, her first, second of the half. First one perfect for Bruisman. Second on the mark as well. Chieftains within a basket. Weber with it, guarded by Sunderland. Kicked out top to Todd. Todd drives, entry pass. We have a foul. Whistle on the rebound attempt as foul whistled on Allie Frank as she tries to clear out space under the basket, and here's some shouts from the crowd that they don't agree, but and Bruisman kicks to Rickard. Sunderland drives, her entry pass through traffic cut off, and Weber brings the ball across the timeline. Hands off to Powell. Powell dribbling to the top of the arc. Stab with the ball, but back in the hands of Weber. Her three-pointer off the mark and grabbed with authority by Baldock. Seba bringing the ball across the timeline. Coach Loomis going to call a timeout. Settle the squad down. It's going to 30. We'll stick this one out with them. Again, great work by Tonganoxie coming back again with a 19-11 deficit at the half. You can narrow that to 2 points. 5:19 here to go in the fourth quarter. And great work from the Lady Chieftains to keep the ball moving, keep their head up, and limit the shooting from Spring Hill. Definitely, Tonganoxie's done a lot better job on the glass in the second half. You're limiting the offense, the second chance, third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance points from Spring Hill. Inbound to Reagan Seba. She's shadowed by Milroy. The light press. Ball that comes out with the screen. Sunderland to Rickard. Rickard thinks about it, then puts it up. Her three-pointer a little bit strong. Weber with the rebound. Milroy in transition, fires to Dowd. Her two-pointer no good, but Powell comes away with the rebound. Her shot no good, and able to come around with it again, and this time grabbed by Brusvin. And Brusvin's effort not strong enough as and that shot no good as Seba looks for the entry pass, and it's going to be kicked out by Spring Hill. I don't know that Sunderland was necessarily expecting that, but ball comes out on the right end for Tonganoxie. Sunderland over the top to Baldock. Right side to Aaron. Seba to Sunderland. Sunderland shot no good. Comes away, the rebound to Spring Hill. Long two, grabbed by Baldock with the rebound. Dowd's shot no good. Baldock bringing it up, finds streaking Cheyenne Aaron out top to Seba. Inside to Baldock. Baldock tries to put it up, but her shot's blocked by Weber. He comes with the rebound. Second block of the night for Weber. Three-pointer strong off the right side of the iron by Todd, but she comes with a rebound, and Coach calls a timeout as she was about to step on the baseline, and the full timeout. We will take that with him. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
Welcome back to Spring Hill, Kansas. John Rushkel bringing you Tonganoxie Sports Live. Chieftains trail 27-25. And Oaks whistle for the travel there. And Seba brings the ball across the timeline with the Chieftains looking to tie it up or take the lead on this possession. From the story for the past couple possessions, and unfortunately neither team has been able to capitalize. Baldock with it, finds Sunderland in the corner, out to Baldock. Tall cross-court pass to Seba into Brute, and back around to Seba, her three-pointer, good! Chieftains take their first lead of the night on a long triple from Reagan Seba. Oaks with the ball up top to Hess. Hess tries to respond with a three-pointer, and that's unfortunate as Brooklyn Lang comes away with the rebound, but they'd gotten contacted by Oaks, and Oaks brought Lang off balance, and unfortunately the rules state the turnover happens, but Todd's driving two-pointer blocked with authority by Brusman, and Brusman forcing the turnover there. Ball locked to Seba. Again, huge block from Brusman on there. Her third of the night, and then forcing the turnover there. Seba with it, finds Brusman. What? Okay, driving through contact, but dribbles the ball off of her foot. Weber brings the ball across. Sunderland hands the defense off to Seba. Milroy with it, finds Todd on the far side into Weber. Weber has it stripped on the way up, but the ball will stay with Spring Hill. Fired out by Seba, and Seba gets a hand on it, wrestles the ball away, but Milroy on the spot to come away with it. Her jumper from the elbow, no good. So Brusman whistle for contact as she was there. Milroy the line to shoot a couple. And the first one from Milroy, good. Ties the game at 28. Minute 44 to play here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw good for Milroy. Puts the Broncos back in front, 29-28. Seba brings the ball up, hands to Sunderland. Her entry pass to Baldock. And the Baldock shot just straight up and down. Turnaround jumper by Frank. Good as Weber found her with a nice entry pass. Sunderland to Baldock at the top of the key. Right side to Lang. Lang fires it into traffic, and Brusman triple teamed. Not able to come away with the rebound there, and Spring Hill quick in transition. Powell now triple teamed, and ball's knocked loose. Last touch by Tonganoxie. Cheyenne Aaron will check in for Brooklyn. No, correction, the ball, the initial call is overruled. Tonganoxie will take the ball, bring it up as we close on a minute. Chieftains trailing by 3, 31-28. Brusman to Seba, dribbles in the elbow, fires out to Sunderland. Sunderland to Baldock. On to Aaron, entry pass to Brusman. Turnaround on the block, good. Timeout. Timeout floor, timeout. Tonganoxie. Coach Loomis takes a full timeout. We will take it with them. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/.
Welcome back to Spring Hill, Kansas. John Roshko bringing you the final exciting 35 seconds of tonight's contest. Chieftains trail by 1. Spring Hill looking to inbound, able to get it in. Chieftains coming with the press, but Milroy able to get the ball and break it across timeline, and then Seba with the strip as Milroy dribbles it off of Reagan's knee, but then the dive to save the ball, and Tonganoxie with the chance to come away with the final shot. Sunderland floating jumper, no good. Powell with the rebound. Foul's going to be whistled on Cheyenne Aaron. Her second, fifth of the night. Chieftains with one more foul to give before they put Spring Hill in the bonus. Again, Tonganoxie selling out on the defense, and Coach Lim is going to take another timeout. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. The quick reset, obviously, Spring Hill with only 3 fouls was on them. Again, this half has definitely been a lot cleaner defensively from both squads. Spring Hill whistled for 6 fouls in the first half and only 3 the second half. As we talk about halftime, Tonganoxie has done an amazing job, limiting the damage off turnovers, limiting the turnovers, period, and have battled back. Unfortunately, the shot there in the final third, not quite there, but again, Coach Lim is down talking to the squad saying, stay confident. Again, limit as long as we don't allow a three-pointer here, we got a chance to turn over and come away with the win. And Spring Hill needs to get the ball inbounded quickly, and see they sit their entire squad on the halfway line. And Chieftains going to try and pick off the pass, and just not quick enough on the response there, and Spring Hill comes away with the 33-30 win. We'll be back with the SNS Body Shop postgame show right after this. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to SNS Body Shop in Tonganoxie. SNS has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at Whitebirch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at Whitebirch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
Tonight's postgame show is brought to you by SNS Body Shop. Since 1972, SNS Body Shop has been the place to go in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. Again, John Rochwell bringing you tonight's contest. Again, we will be back in action tomorrow night at Jefferson West. Quick heads up on the schedule for that game. With the inclement weather and the bad road conditions, that game has been pushed back to a 6:30 tip-off, originally scheduled for a 6 p.m. tip. Again, we will be there to bring you all that action. Dylan Funk will be back on the mic with us, back on the camera again, since we're partnering with our Harris Sports Media sister station, Spring Hill Sports Live. Again, trying to limit the exposure in the crowd. We've got just one man on the camera and two folks, one on either broadcast. Again, a lot to build on for Tonganoxie going into tomorrow night. So again, you never want to really rely on moral victories, but again, the comeback by Tonganoxie was just outstanding in tonight's contest to narrow from a 19-11 halftime deficit. Again, close from 8 points to lose by 3, and we'll call it 1 because again that was just one of those 0.4 of a second, 4.7 seconds left, and just you got to sell out, kind of force a turnover. But again, great work from Coach Loomis and his squad to kind of pick things up and dust themselves off a little bit. Again, great work in the second half. Reagan Seba sparking the comeback with a pair of big three-pointers. Cheyenne Aaron adding one, and Kylie Rickard, and the Tonganoxie finished with a 45% mark from three-point range, shooting just over 30% from the floor, finishing 10 of 27, hit at a 37% pace, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And obviously, Spring Hill don't have the final numbers for them, but obviously their shooting pace definitely off from their first half. And Tonganoxie also doing a great job of taking care of the rebounds in the second half and keeping things close. You get limiting the second and third chance and limiting the damage off of the turnovers. Again, I'm going to wrap things up here. Hope you guys have enjoyed tonight's broadcast. See you tomorrow night in Meriden, Kansas. Another trip west on I-70. This time we're going to be north of the Turnpike, another suburb of Topeka. But again, we'll be back. We'll be on the air about 6:15 with the pregame show. John Roshko will be joined by Dylan Funk again on that one. And for the entire Harris Media Services crew, signing off. Stay safe, stay warm. We'll see you tomorrow night.
You've been watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by Brothers Market, Community National Bank, Midwest Chiropractic Center, SNS Auto Body, The White Birch Agency Realty Executives, Physical Therapy Solutions, First State Bank and Trust, the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission, and Wizard of Paws. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.